You've just opened the door. Welcome back to Open Door Podcast with your host, as always, Sharinas.
And Franklin.
Hope you guys had a great week. We had one as well. They said it was supposed to snow.
But it didn't.
They lied.
We were still at work.
Stealing insurance. Not mean quotas.
Because the cold weather had us.
Shook us.
It had us.
Had us somewhere. It had us somewhere.
So, doing the check-in. Well,
Yes, sir.
first let's start with drink.
Drink of the day, people. This time we have Crown and Cranberry. Try it, try it, try it.
And I have some mint leaf tea. Still trying to make sure I'm good.
Yeah, I'll be so happy when he get over this cold. But I told him that liquor clears it. He take him a nice shot of Jaeger. He not going to be sick no more.
We'll think about it. We'll talk about that later. Okay, so checking in. How are you, friend?
Friend, I am good. I lost a family member, so, I'm dealing with that. But other than that, it's been a great week.
That is good.
And yourself?
I am doing good. We are just kind of like just doing whatever.
Going with the motion.
Going with the motions. We are hosting events. We are continuing our aerobics classes, and they are filling up.
I love it.
This past week, we had a class that had a wait listed, so that was really, really good.
Oh, that was good.
And we just continuing to grow with that. Then we're just trying to get some trips coming up soon, so we're doing that as well. So
yes.
The vibes are good.
I love a good trip.
You love a good trip.
I love a good trip.
Well, last week we took a trip to Tennessee just to get some.
I'm just gonna let him tell y'all what they need.
We took a trip to Tennessee just to get some
Raisin
Cane's.
The chicken tenders, people.
But it wasn't just that. I mean, the chicken tenders are good, but we don't have one here. So
we don't.
In order for my partner to get his cravings, and when I do want the craving of Raisin Cane's.
Did you eat the sauce?
I don't eat the Raisin Cane's
sauce.
It's
so good.
I don't eat nobody's sauce. I don't eat Zaxby's sauce. I don't eat anybody's homemade sauce. I always get honey mustard ranch. And the killing part is when I was growing up, I loved mayonnaise.
Right.
But I eat mayonnaise. I still eat mayonnaise, but I don't eat it like that. And most of these sauces are mayonnaise-based.
They are.
And so
I just cannot believe you don't like Raisin Cane's. I have never met anyone that does not like Raisin Cane's.
I don't like Raisin Cane's sauce. I don't like Zaxby's sauce. I don't like nobody. I don't know who else got one, but I don't like it. Only sauce I get is Mac sauce from McDonald's. And I love McDonald's. I know you don't, but I love McDonald's. McDonald's, you heard that?
The fact that you're going to eat McDonald's sauce that's probably infested with all type of stuff, but not the Cane's sauce.
I don't eat Chick-fil-A sauce either.
You don't eat the Christian sauce? Oh, my Lord. I love Chick-fil-A sauce.
I don't.
I love it, especially on that grilled chicken sandwich. It is good.
I don't want no Chick-fil-A sauce to give me that honey mustard, baby.
Honey mustard is where's it?
I used to eat
honey mustard. Where's it?
I just used to only eat the Polynesian sauce. I rarely ever eat the Polynesian, but baby, that honey mustard, I need about 4.
And I just started eating ranch, but I only eat Wingstop ranch. Like if it's not
I love Wingstop ranch.
If it's not Wingstop, I can't eat it.
Love Wingstop ranch.
Can't eat it. So topics for today. What we got?
I want to start off kind of like on the mental health base.
Okay.
So how do you feel about journaling?
I don't know. I'm kind of iffy. I used to write a diary when I was little, but then when I had to go back and read it, it's be like, girl, you was dumb as hell. Why would you even write this down? Like, are you stupid? Somebody could read this. So I don't know. When I started counseling last year, and she did give me a journal, and I was supposed to write in it every time I felt anxiety coming in because I have very, very bad anxiety. And it helps a little bit, but I just don't like when I have to go back and see the self that I was and see how much pain went into the pen. So it's kind of 50-50 for me.
For me, I understand that. It's almost like how we're doing this podcast. I don't want to watch it. I don't like my voice. But I actually enjoy journaling. I don't journal as much as I was before. I started journaling about 2-3 years ago, and I was trying to do it every day. I wasn't doing it every day. And then I was trying, when I first started journaling, I was trying to say, oh, I got to do it this way and I got to do it that way. And then I had to get out my head and just do it. Whatever came out whatever came through these fingers, that's what
That's
went
what
on the
wrote,
paper.
yeah.
And so I always try to put the date though. I always try to start off with, check in or something like that. But I haven't done it in a while. I do actually enjoy it. I only want to keep it to myself. I don't want anyone to read it. I don't go back and read a lot of them. I might flip through and say, let me read this, see how I was feeling, and see a check in. But I do think it works because okay, so my sister passed when she was 28. I was 15, and when I was approaching 28, we had a family reunion in Houston. And so we drove my car to Houston. I had just got the car. We drove the car to Houston. We went over that long bridge, that St. Charles Bridge. My mom scared of bridge, so she in the back seat laid out with a cover over her head.
Yes, Lord.
And saying all kind of stuff. I'm like, girl, shut up. And so
not shut up.
Because I'm trying to concentrate.
Yes.
So after coming back and my birthday was approaching, I developed really, really bad anxiety. I didn't know what was going on with me. I was going to a chronic doctor because I was having heart palpitation. I was having like high blood pressure. I thought it was just my weight, but it was really anxiety too because she figured it was anxiety and she was like, "Do we need to put you on anxiety pills?" And I was like, "No, ma'am." She's like, "Because you're not gonna be able to drive for a while because you got to get used to the pills." And I was just like, "No, ma'am, I can't afford not to drive."
And that's how mine was when I first got on it. I've been on anxiety pills forever. Like mine came from my parents. They instilled in us to be perfect. I'm a daddy's girl and a mama's girl. And I hate when I let them down. It happens. It's life. Sometimes they're proud of you, sometimes they're not. But I like tests going into, I hated when I didn't do good on the test. I hated when something in life happened and they weren't proud of me. Like it just really takes a lot from me. And it's something that I'm working through, but it still hurts me now. Like I don't cry often.
You don't.
But them two make a bitch cry. At my big age, 31, I would cry boo-hoo down if my mama or daddy called me fussing at me. You know what I'm saying? And most people, they don't have that relationship with their parents. You tell me, I don't care. But still,
I tell you all the time about my dad.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I love my dad to the day he died and still do. But as that controlling, like, you gonna do what I say?
Yes, you couldn't take it.
Oh, no, sir.
That's your daddy's fault.
It was my daddy.
He's supposed to tell you that.
I'm the youngest of all of his children. But looking back at my life, and I know how people are like, I wish my dad was in my life. I wish he was here for this. The only thing I wish I could have had my dad was for my graduations. That was it. All that other stuff did not bother me. Like, I didn't need that man to come see me marching on band, holding no saxophone.
You didn't need him because
I had really good support from my mom.
You did.
Had really good support from my grandmother.
But do you look at it as if, what if he was that supportive dad and then he just stopped?
Now, if it would have been like that, then it probably been different.
You see what I'm saying?
But because he was never there for me to remember, like I grew up with him. I grew up seeing him. I grew up going wherever he was at, seeing him. It wasn't like I didn't see him. He had an addiction which controlled him. I always tell people he loved all of his kids, but he loved his addiction a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
And which was okay for him, which, life is life. Life happens.
And we all got to go through it. Yes.
Right. We have to grow from it. I didn't allow myself to be one of those people that's triggered by it or allow myself to be breaking down about it because it just did not bother me like that. Like maybe my other siblings, it could have bothered.
Right.
But for me, when I recognized what it was and what was going on, it didn't bother me like that because I had really good support from my mom, my grandmother, my aunt, and my sister. Both of my sisters up into a certain age, and then my other sister are having too many children. But for me, my sister.
I hate when you say that, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand.
But I mean, for me, I had like the support from my mom was just unmatched.
Yeah, and that's how it is. Like my dad, I come from a 2-parent home. Parents been married over 30 years. My brother was in the band. I danced. My dad didn't watch us. He came to important stuff like graduation days, award days. Like I can count on a amount of fingers how many times he's seen my brother actually play in the band. You know, he just wasn't that type of father. But if you need him, if you want to talk to him, if you there, he's always there. Now my mama, she gonna show up to everything. I don't care if it's just a Girl Scout meet and we just count cookies. She there. You know what I'm saying? That's just they kind of balance each other out. Mm-hmm. I do anything for my mom and daddy though. Like they really
I do anything for my mom. My mama did. My mama still to this day. She said when she became a parent, she was a parent to forever.
Forever. And so, you know what? They forget that shit. Because I didn't ask to be here. So if I need $300 for a tire, you made me have to buy a car to get the tire. If you never had me, I wouldn't need $300. See, they don't think about it at that standpoint. They selfish.
My mama do. She think about it.
They selfish. My dad like to say I'm grown.
My mama say that too.
I'm not though. I'm still a child. You just can't claim me on your taxes.
Under them, you are.
Exactly.
But when I developed anxiety, going back to that, it was just I worked through it. Mm. I had my days. I had some days where it overpowered me. Some days I controlled it, and I still do. I would say I learned to control it more now. But when I feel it, I start taking deep breaths, and you might not even notice it.
Mine come out of nowhere. Like
it does come out of nowhere. Mine most of the time I would say
I just panic.
I would say most of the time mine comes from driving or in the car.
I bet you quiet. He don't listen to music.
See, I don't listen to music.
He just in the car with his thoughts. I would be anxiety too if I'm just listening to myself.
Well, I do listen to when I do listen to anything, I listen to a book or I listen to a podcast.
I just want to make sure that we're clear that this is a podcast. It's called Open Door, not the making of a serial killer. Just want to make sure we're clear there. He's a little. Well, we're working through it.
I do. I just sit in the car and drive. Like I would drive from here to my mom's house, which is about 3 hours solid. If I decide I need some music or if I decide I need some noise, I find a podcast or I find a book and I listen to it.
It's okay. That's why I told y'all last week, he crazy. He's silent. He is silent. He's the total opposite of me. When I ride with him, we just talk the whole ride. Because I know we ain't listening to music. We hot. We in that bitch like rotisserie chickens. Because he like to eat. But we quiet. Now he get in my car, but we pop that till I got no more. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know.
Well, I mean, but the anxiety, I didn't. So that's why I journal.
Okay.
I started journaling. I went to a therapist as well. I actually really miss my therapist. I would need to get back in touch with her. But that all worked out for the best. And she helped me a lot. And so I feel like people are scared of therapy.
Ooh,
and for the longest, I was telling people I want to do therapy. I want to do therapy because I didn't want saying that there was wrong with me. I just wanted to get it out.
Right.
And so she was telling me, like, she had even like told me that I block stuff.
You do. You still do that.
I think so.
You do.
She said it's a defense mechanism.
I can see that.
Because I told her how I grew up with being picked at. Now, granted, I was picked at, I was bullied, but I would throw them.
Exactly. And that's I got to get out of throwing them things because I got to get out of it. 31 years old, Lord.
31? Oh, my gosh.
I know, right?
I'm 33, though.
Oh, I might be 32. Who knows? I'll never tell my age. But still, I got to get out of want to fight. And I think that's something. So I asked myself, how have we grown over the years? Mm-hmm. And I see myself being a little more patient. Just a little more now. It's not where I want it to be, but I'm growing in patience. I'm growing in responsibility because the older I get, I'm responsible for 2 kids now, my son, my stepdaughter. It's a lot going on. And anger. Because when I was younger, I was very, very quick to anger.
I was too.
And that was...
But again, like I told the first episode, It was my mom. I mean, I had to give her a lot of praise because she saw a lot in me, except for my sexuality. But she saw a lot in me that she was always coaching.
Right.
She was always coaching. And I was a really big reader from like kindergarten to whenever I start reading into 6th grade. And when I got to 7th grade, babe, I thought I was hot shit.
You was.
And I was
Imbecile. We gonna bring it up every show.
I was out. And so picking that back up also helped with my anxiety.
How did she take the sexuality? Did she believe it?
Well, she was like, and we could talk more about this on another episode, but she was like, I remember I was at home from college and people was with me and she left a note on the couch and she was like, bye Frank, I'm going to work. And she left a note. So I read the note and I was like, we gotta go. But when we had finally sat down and talked about it, she said, I just thought you were feminine. I didn't think you were. Yeah. And I was like, girl, please.
If you said police, she should have known for sure.
But I always called her girl. I always called her last name sometimes. So it was always like I never really hid it, even though I thought I was hiding it. I never really hid it. But we can talk about that later.
Yes, because my story is hilarious.
It is.
So going on to the new year, what are you changing? What are you protecting yourself from?
I'm protecting myself from my own negative energy, but also others. Like when I start hearing those negative voices in my head, I need to kind of like push them away. Because I think sometimes I overthink. I overthink. So when I overthink, it puts me in a headspace of negativity. And it puts me in a headspace of just spazzing out. And I just do it by myself. Right. I don't do it with other people. And then I have to get out of it. So that's one of the things I'm working on. A healthier life in all aspects.
I think we all need that.
And just I want to grow professional wise. Like I want to be able to find a career where I am actually happy to go to.
Yeah.
And not even just like ecstatic, but feel comfortable enough to say, I know it's gonna be a bad day today, or I know it's bad days coming, but I can work through it because I like what I'm doing so much. And that's where I want to be. I
definitely want to grow within this insurance. I don't want to own my own insurance firm by far, but I would love to like coach new insurance people coming out. I would love to help them grow and prosper and see themselves be good. I think I am done with defending myself.
Oh, I think that's good.
I think I'm done with defending myself because I
told you since I met you, you're too good for where you are.
Yes. And I'm always in a predicament where I have to defend myself. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, why? Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm too good for a lot of the stuff that I'm put in. And it's like, I'm constantly having to say who I am as a person. And it shouldn't be that hard.
And I feel the same way. And I think that's why I was in this particular role. That's why I want to be out of it.
Yeah.
It's because ever since, like when I first started years ago, I absolutely loved it. I mean, when I say I loved it, it was to the point to where I loved getting up. I was there early. I was doing stuff in the morning. I was doing stuff in the evening. I was doing whatever was asked of me. I was trying my best to do the best I can. And I did that for years until I kept encountering these same issues. And I was like, okay, maybe it's me. So I pulled back and I found another avenue and I didn't have these issues. But when I came step back, I'm having the same issues. So it's not me.
It's
because when I went to a different field, I didn't have these issues. And so I think I need to just get out of this and, go around.
And nothing wrong with it. I feel like this is my ministry. I want to sell insurance.
Well, I don't know. And I get that. Yeah. I think it's my ministry to be under the umbrella.
I think so too.
But not in this
because
role.
The connections, this role I totally agree on. But the connections that you're embarking on with your clients is phenomenal.
And I don't even try.
And I want you to accept that because you be Lord, folk clients. They still want to buy from your ass. And I would have been said, you know what? Fuck you and your insurance and stop knocking at my door. I'm not coming to, no. If my car crash, oh well, I'm going to be okay. But they really want to continue to buy the insurance. And they're going to continue to buy it.
And I don't try. And it's not, and I won't say I don't try, but I don't put the same effort in that I did years ago.
Yeah.
And it's just because I was in my head, I didn't want to connect because I was like, it's just temporary and I don't want people attach to you. And then when you go a different route, they be suicidal, mad, and I just don't want that to be my story.
Yeah.
Like you could always reach out to me when you become, after years.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But my first year of insurance selling, I lost a client. And when I tell you it hurt me to the core.
I've lost one.
I vowed, never to get close to him. When I sell this insurance, it's through. Don't call me next week. One. It's hard.
I lost one. My entire career, I lost one.
Oof. That was a hard time. I'm still close.
No, two. I lost two. Two. I lost two. Oof. And it was, the second one was like a few months after my brother. Mm. And it was hard because I think the emotions of my brother passing rolled over.
I can get that. And that's a lot. Mm. That's a lot. I don't really like death. Like, I hate going to funerals. It gives me anxiety. It's just a lot. I don't like being around. Oh,
it's a thing. Like, I don't know. I guess I've been to so many funerals because I've had so many people in my family die.
Yeah.
So I've been to so many funerals. So now when I go, it's just, I don't go as much as I used to because I'm grown and I could choose not to.
Yeah.
But as growing up,
you had to go.
I just had to go because it was like either an aunt, or uncle, a great aunt,
great cousin, people you don't even know.
Well, most of them I knew.
That used to make me mad when I was little. When I used to have to go to a funeral because my mama auntie died, and I'm like, who is this lady? Then mad because I done fell asleep. I don't even know what we doing here. I used to get in some trouble.
Yeah.
I used to get in some trouble.
I'm sure you did.
So what is something that you are no longer accepting?
That's a good question. What am I no longer accepting? People put me on the back burner. If I have a friendship or relationship with someone, whether it's an associate or whatever, and you feel like you could just do whatever and I was just supposed to accept it,
yeah,
deuces. And I might not even tell you deuces.
I'm with you. Because you already on the back burner.
Mm-hmm. So you ain't going to know.
If you want that you on there either. I think I am no longer accepting to give a fuck. I think I'm in the year of, oh well. Mm-hmm. And I think that'll help me emotionally within my relationship, my workship, friendships, all. Because I wear a lot. When someone makes me upset, I keep it up there and it takes me a minute.
I'll be trying to tell you.
It takes me a minute to let go because it's like, how dare you, imbecile. See, I tried to do it like you. But it's like, I think I'm letting go of the give a fuck.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I do. Because mentally, to me, I think carrying all of that puts you in a bad space and also puts you in a bad space with your significant other.
It does.
Because now you feel like you got to care so much about these other people, but you're putting your significant other on the back. Mm-hmm. And I don't ever want to, like, my partner to feel like that. I don't ever want them to feel like that. And I don't want to feel like that.
Right.
But I feel like that when you carry so much, it's just what Erykah Badu said. You gonna hurt your back with all them bags. And he's not gonna want you or she's not gonna want you because you're carrying all the baggage of others with you. You gotta let them hoes go.
You got to.
Dumpster, trash can,
lobster
river,
tails, all of them.
Especially lobster tails.
Pun intended, people. I keep trying to tell y'all when the pun is coming. I agree though. I definitely do agree because it's a lot. And the bag has been heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I'm trying to please too many people.
When I met you, I told, like, when we started really getting to know each other, I was telling you, quit worrying about certain people because they do not care about you. And I saw it from the beginning.
Right.
I saw it from the beginning when they were crawling around on that floor. I saw it from the beginning.
You is hilarious today, people. This gonna be a week, y'all. This gonna be a week.
So, what are your plans for Valentine's Day?
Oh, well, I'm not sure. It's kind of up in the air. You know, my uncle died. So really not sure what weekend it's going to be. So we might be in Chicago or we might be in Atlanta celebrating each other. Not sure. What about yourself?
So for me, we are going to probably be here home. I did make for Friday, I made reservations for group song. But my gift I got planned is really cute.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Let's talk about after Valentine's.
Yes.
But I do know. I mean, I feel like you keep saying, y'all at 10 years, you got to celebrate every day.
You do. I be telling you that is a monument. Not most people can say they've been together for 10 years, especially in today's society, because we ain't got nobody like Martin Luther King no more. We got John Luther. So, yeah, it's when you can say you have officially been together 10 years and the love is still there, that is a monument.
So we only been 6 years. One of our members asked me, y'all still like each other?
Exactly.
And I was like, yeah. But I think that goes back to what we talked about last week, the friendship. You gotta have that friendship.
Yeah.
Even like I have people that I was once acquaintances with that asked me, you know, how did you do it? How did y'all build it? And I was like, friendship. And you just can't quit trying to jump in people's pants so early. I mean, it's fun when it happens, but
and I'm a firm believer of jumping in the pants first.
And I used to be a believer of that.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's okay to wait.
If that's the person that you want to wait for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's okay to wait. Sometimes gifts are good when they, prolong.
Yeah. And you're right. Definitely right. But I do think you should, I'm talking about y'all need to be celebrating Easter. This y'all 10th Easter together. Y'all need to have Easter egg hunt around this motherfucker. I'm just saying. Y'all need to be celebrating everything. From Easter to Martin Luther King Day.
Real past day.
President's Day. You should have got him something in. You should have, I'm talking about, it just should have been a celebration. Because you never know how next year is. You know what I'm saying? You might not be in a predicament where you can celebrate these things. Not saying money-wise, financial-wise. The world is coming down. And people are leaving this earth as quick as they came. So times like that should just be cherished. And I'm just a firm believer when you reach milestones like that, everything counts. Because y'all gonna look back 10 more years and y'all be like, you remember that 10th year we were together and boy, we had that damn Easter egg hunting that goddamn house just finding eggs and shit. And 4th of July, we have motherfucking fireworks outside. We just popping them bitches to pop them. It's gonna be so fun when you can go back and think about, damn, we've been together for a long time.
I mean, when I always tell people in gay years, 10 years is like 30.
Oh my God. Because we've been together 6 and it feel like 60. It's like, girl.
It's so crazy.
What is that? Get off of me. You're like, oh.
It's so crazy because in those years, it does feel longer. I think because you go through so much.
You do.
And not necessarily within your relationship, but just in general in life, like you having to find the comfortability of being comfortable outside the house, and also find the comfortability of being comfortable around people that you may know or may not know. So you're always, even though you may not say it, you always had that thought in your mind that you may have to defend yourself because of your love is public.
It is. And I agree with that. But I've always been just comfortable in my skin. It's either you gonna take me or you not. I ain't never gave.
So I feel like for the most part, after I really warmed up as a teenager, I think I've been super comfortable. I feel like I was in my 20s, I was like really trying out anything. Like even before I met my partner, I had did all these different color hairs. And then like I have a lot of my mom in me.
You do.
So
hips and all.
No, she ain't got that.
Oh, there's the ball side.
That's the ball side. But I like deep cut shirt. I still do.
You do.
But I used to wear deep cut shirts. I used to dress a different type of way than I dress today.
Mm-hmm.
My style has evolved, but it also still is true to me. Like, oh, my stomach.
Gotta keep that in. Gotta keep that in. That is hilarious. Gotta keep that in.
But I feel like my style is still true to me. I still like to be nice looking. I still like a boot. I still like a jean. I still like a shoe. And I also still like to feel sexy.
Of course.
And so I feel like that's the true core to me, but it's also, it evolves. Like back in the day, you probably never saw me with a jean and a white tee because I felt like that was just too plain. But now I like a plain. Because I could dress it up with accessories.
Yes.
I like to wear hats. Now I've always liked to wear hats, but I like it more like custom hat by myself.
Yes. Order link coming soon.
But I like a hat. I like to dress up stuff that people think is comfy.
Yeah.
I like a comfy, dressy, casual look.
I like that.
I could do a sweatshirt with a blazer and some pants.
Yeah. You be dressing now.
I could, that's what I'm saying. I think
you definitely.
I try to say that
I gotta give it to you. You be dressing.
I try to do that at our office to try to mix it up.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to put on a suit to look nice. But also it depends on your work environment.
It is.
Where we work, we don't have to have on a suit to do our job.
We don't. But that jean suit was killing. But I told you that it was not a jean day.
And I did not care.
Oh, Lord, I told you.
But the thing is, like, we are not corporate America.
We're not.
We're training corporate America, but we're not corporate America. And so I feel like what we wear shouldn't matter as long as you're not in here in pajamas.
Oh, baby, a pajama day never happened.
I hate a pajama day.
Oh, it'll never happen.
But now that we're on this, how would you describe your style?
I think I am a little cliche. I don't know. I'm all over the place. I can do girly girl. I can do lawyer look. I can just do it all. I really don't have a preference. I love a skirt or a dress.
You love to air it out.
Yeah. I love my legs to be out because they are just so sexy. If my feet was done, y'all would have saw. But I just love a good leg. So anything I wear, a leg will be out. I'm just a short skirt type of chick. I love it. And I love heels. I broke 4 toes, so I try not to wear heels as much.
Mm-hmm.
But
I love shoe. I love shoes. I love everything. But my favorite is just a street comfy wear.
Yeah.
And then I also can dress it up. So that's my go-to. But I would say that's describing my style. Like I got blazers, I got hoodies, I got dressy shirts, I got whatever.
Yeah.
But I can mix and match.
I'm still waiting for the player shirt today.